with LeBron, you're keeping him in front, and you're giving him a 25-foot look at the basket or 17-foot look. You're not allowing him to get in the lane.
Adam Morrison getting ready to inbound it. Here's Felton. Morrison runs Zerbiak off the screen. He'll come off open and feeds underneath to Okafor for two, and the Bobcats will win 5.
Well, the reason that play worked is Adam Morrison's been hot tonight. Shooter comes off the screen, takes the defense with him, finds a wide open guy on the inside.
But for the second straight night, Henry, the Cleveland Cavaliers, who call a 20-second timeout here, find themselves in a situation where they are giving up a fairly substantial lead. They led by 19 at one point in this quarter, and now find themselves up by only 5, 60-55, and they call the 20.
Well, a little bit of overconfidence. If you look at it, you can tell that they're no longer cut this hard to the basket because they feel like they can dominate this team, the Bobcats team, and if they're not careful, they'll look up and this will become a very difficult game for them.
9 unanswered points and a 16-2 run. Let's look inside here where the Bobcats go.
Well, there you go. The shooter comes out. He's hot. Forces the defense out. Leaves your big guy, Mek Okafor, on the inside. Watch this play. Adam comes out. Zerbiak knows it. We got a cover. There's a Mek Okafor on the inside. So, Bobcats are doing a great job right now, Steve, of executing and getting the ball where they want it.
Good recognition by Adam, too, because at first he came off that downstream kind of wide open, but they hit him late. But he did the next best thing once Zerbiak recovered.
Well, as a shooter, you're coming out looking to score, and he's been hot tonight.
And with more, let's send it to the sidelines and Stephanie Reddy.
Well, guys, you may have noticed both teams went with a smaller lineup with only one big each out there, meaning LeBron, James, and Gerald Wallace both playing the floor. I talked with Cleveland head coach Mike Brown before the game. He thought there was an advantage there for his team. That's why he put in several sets with LeBron at the floor, but as you see, advantage Bobcats.
Illegal screen is going to be called against Cleveland. Technical foul is going to be called against Larry Brown. It's an illegal screen called against Cleveland. Bob Delaney called it. The Cleveland player with one of their feet out of bounds set the screen off the inbounds play. But then in questioning the play, Larry Brown was talking about something totally different to Mark Iott, and Iott just teed him up.
Well, you definitely don't need a momentum change here.
And Gibson misses the free throw. So the Bobcats team leaders, Gerald Wallace, Raymond Felton, and Jason Richardson, go over to Larry Brown and say, look, coach, we don't need your pain down here. Especially after Gibson missed the play. And now the Bobcats have a chance to cut it to 3 or 2 on a three-pointer. Nice comeback by the Bobcats here in the third. 7 out of 12. Cleveland 3 of 13 here in the third quarter. To the post it goes. Offensive foul on Okafor. And that's what Garajal will do.
That's his job. You know, he gets in. They put the flop rule in for guys like him. You feel the contact and they sort of back off of it. But if you're Mecca, you want to sit down in the post and make him play.
There's the shooting percentage, first half and second half, night and day. And we're in full daylight right now for the Bobcats, shooting 58% here in the third quarter. Working our way to the 3-minute mark here in the third. Mo Williams back on the floor. He's running the show. Popovich is in. LeBron is out. Final 3 minutes. Screen and roll. Barrett. Gibson travel. Good defense by Gerald Wallace. A big cover on a switch.
Well, once again, you're covering a shooter and Boobie Gibson, who loves to catch and shoot. He doesn't like to put it on the floor. Make him put it on the floor.
Timeout on the court in the third quarter with 2:49 left to go. And the Cleveland Cavaliers lead by only 5. Great example.
Yeah, good defense or bad offense. If you look here, you've got Verjao who's going to come up and he's going to set this screen up top. Gerald Wallace does a good job of switching and he keeps the hand up. 6'8", 6'9", the 6'2", Boobie Gibson can't get a shot off. Keep your man in front, and when he goes up to shoot it, mirror the shot. Great play.
Bobcats have a chance to cut it to 3 or 2 on a triple. Morrison, who's played very well tonight. Bobcats started out shooting 3 of the first 17, but they stayed close. And Felton misses everything there.
Well, you didn't need that. You really didn't need that kind of shot.
Plus, there was no ball movement.
Water got No, and that play, you got Adam Morrison, you got Jason Richardson. That's it.